TV show. I'm your host, Nipa TV. That's me, and we're going to be playing some StarCraft 2. Well, I'm going to be commentating a StarCraft 2 series. It looks like it was 7 games. This may have been from a tournament. Not quite sure, but I haven't cast in a while, so I just want to do it for fun. We'll see how it goes. So the first game is let's see, Jagannatha. Sounds like some city in Georgia. And again, it is a TvZ with Reynor versus Maru, which of course are these popular, or I shouldn't say popular, these professional players of the StarCraft 2 scene. Maru is one I've heard of for a long time. Reynor, I think, has only been around for like 2 or 3 years. And it's Reynor misspelled. So, cool edgelord for sure. All right. Let's see what we got here. So we're starting off at the top right of the map of whatever the map I said before. It is... Why is it so dark? My goodness. Just full screen gamma this. Come on, buddy. Oh. Wait. No, I wanted that. No, I wanted that. What the heck? Come on. Come on, bro. Cool. All right. Anyways, Reynor as the... There we go. Now we got some music going. So, Reynor as the red Zerg at the top right of the map of Gigantia, whatever the map's called. Yeah. And then as the blue Terran, we have Maru. The blue Terran at the bottom left side of the map, building a supply depot right now. So I forgot what the meta is for TvZ. I think, you know, Terran, if I'm not mistaken, is going to make Marines. And the Zerg, I think, is going to make Zerglings. That's just a guess, though. We don't want to get too crazy. I don't want to make these assumptions. So, wow, those are bold claims. I'm just saying. Just saying, very controversial topic, unpopular opinion. The subreddit of Twitch. Sub-Twitch. No, that doesn't make sense. Sub-Twitch is something else. Anyway, so yeah, we do have Reynor getting a fast expansion right at this time. And they're plopping it down right now. I was going to do a countdown, but he was too fast. That's how fast these players are. They're so fast, I can't even do the countdown. So, Maru, I'm thinking he got gas. I'm thinking he's going to do a Reaper fast expand here. Try to mess with the Zerg a little bit, but that time Reynor should be getting queens. He's not getting them right now because he is... Oh, yes, he is. He is getting a queen. Sometimes Zerg players, they will sync up their queens so that they both come out at the same time. So they build a queen at the natural, then a queen at the main, and boop, boop, they come out and perfectly synced larva injects and all that junk. But yeah, Reaper is coming out. So we'll see if that Reaper could do a bunch of damage. If we're being realistic, it is a professional game, so that means that it will only get scouting information, not do that much worker damage. But we do have a scouting SAV from Maru, interestingly enough. Just trying to see what Reynor is going to do. Because Reynor could go for like some kind of a Baneling bust or just a Zergling run by, roaches, something crazy. Zerglings are coming out, so my prediction was correct. We do have Zerglings. So sweet. I'm glad because I had money on him making Zerglings and I just won $500. So thank you guys. Appreciate it. Zergling's going to come out, going to try to harass the SV that's building the natural expansion over here, and some Lings actually do get through, and a Marine might die, and actually does. That's actually kind of huge, forcing SCVs to be pulled off the line and delaying the natural expansion from being built. So this is kind of a dire situation. Obviously, it's not entirely dire, but it's certainly annoying. Even gets a worker killed there. Reynor does. So quite a bit of value from Reynor. He managed to get some Marines, even some SCVs, and got some key scouting information. Notice the factory with a reactor. We have a starport coming out. So will we see some kind of Widow Mine drop? Who knows? Who freaking knows, dude? Overlord is being sent down. We have a third base going down for Reynor at this time. We do have Metabolic Boost coming out. That's a little late. I feel like it is, but I could be wrong. I've been out of the game for a while. Reaper doing some harass with the KD8 charge. 2 queens are blocking that route for Maru to come in. But Maru does have some key scouting information. He sees that, oh, the Zerg's getting a third base. He's doing exactly what I expected him to. Alien's being pushed out. We do see Cloak on the way, so we are going to see some Banshee harass at this time. Will be interesting, as they say in Portugal. We actually have a barracks moving out, surprisingly. You don't normally see this in StarCraft 2. Usually that's in Brood War, because Aaron goes mech. But turns out Maru changed his mind. He's like, oh god, wrong game. I'm playing StarCraft 2. I'm an idiot. I'm just kidding. Maru's definitely not an idiot, guys. Please don't give me hate. But if you do, be sure to drop a like. All right. Anyways, Zergling does manage to get through for Reynor, and isn't going to be going that far because supply depots are a thing. We have some queens. Larva, the creep tumor spread is pretty decent for Maru. Maru has for Reynor. Maru has some Hellions and a Reaper. Just putting Reynor on his toes. You know what I just realized? Reynor is a Zerg player. Makes no sense because, you know, Jim Reynor is Terran. I'm sure someone's already obviously noticed that. Not important. Not relevant to the game at all, really. Banshee's coming up to the top side. Does have Cloak, but there's a Spore Crawler to kiss it in the face with its juicy spores. And then we have some Hellions and a Reaper moving out, still doing the harassment, trying to get some map control. Stem is coming out. You see a third command center is complete. It's going to be lifted off and heading on over to the third base. But first, we're going to make an orbital command just in case, just to be safe. Nice harass. We got a double-pronged attack, actually. We have Banshees on the left side. Overseer Cocoon actually being morphed at this time. Queens aren't able to see this Banshee, and a Queen actually is going to go down here. Most likely it does. So that's 150 minerals gone. There actually may be 2 here. 2 does go down, so the anti-air 4 and a freaking Baneling goes down too. And at the same time, Maru trying to do a double prong attack. Reynor's doing an excellent job of splitting up his forces to try to mitigate the damage. This Banshee's almost gone. We have a total of 3 kills on both those Banshees at this time. And we actually... It is definitely making Reynor, definitely throwing him off a little bit, but I'm sure he's been through worse. Queen does go down. Creep timbers are being cleared at this time, and Maru is going to push up, and there aren't that many defenses for Reynor. See some Zerglings and a Baneling here. But Maru is going to take it a little slow. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Got that command center at the third base. Got a comsat going down on the creep tumor and the Banshee. One of them, I think, did die just now from the Queen. Centrifugal hooks being researched at this time, or evolved. And more creep tumors going down. The fourth base for Reynor. Well, no, it's not going to be canceled, but it is going down. Yeah, I think we have a load up here. Load out? What do you say? Load? Yeah, drop. We have a drop coming in. We have Marines. I think we have a medevac. Nope, just Marines. So Marines are pretty good. And like I said, Marines were made this game. I know, it's pretty crazy. We have some Zerglings to do a run by killing that siege tank. That is kind of pinnacle because that was the only siege tank on the field. Zerglings do go down, so decent amount of damage there. At the same time, Maru is going on the top side, trying to contest that fourth base. We have some creep being plopped down. Quite a bit of Banelings being morphed at this time to try to defend. Reynor has some Mutalisks, but some of them are getting caught out of position. Surprisingly, that one Mutalisk does live. So that's pretty cool. Siege tank moving out at this time. And forcing a stim from Maru. Very cool stuff. Reynor at this time is trying to do some economic damage while he's being pinned up here at the fourth base. Mutalisks are actually going to take down the siege tank, most likely. Stim does go down. Looks like a little bit of a sandwich for those Mutalisks, but they do get out. It was pretty scary. I was puckering a little bit. Creep Trimmer still getting wiped out, and the Banshees the Banelings are going to go in, but quite a bit of Banelings just go down. They don't do that much damage. This is not looking too good for Reynor, but he is not out of this at all. He actually is doing a wrestle. Actually, a Zergling run by siege tank actually being forced to being put in siege mode. And let's see how much damage that Reynor could do. This is actually a pretty good thing for him, for sure. Pretty good tactic, indeed. Tactics. Yes. Okay. Meatless going down on the third base. Looks like they tried to focus some of the supply depots there. I think it is definitely gonna kill that one supply depot. Those are coming in, but some Marines to meet them. And we have a fifth base going down for Reynor at this time too. So notice that Reynor did attack while trying to get his fifth base because he has ample time and energy to do so. Beetles are actually keeping Maru on his toes, and that one pin that Maru was doing is he can't do that anymore because Reynor kind of turned it around with that Zergling run by, forced his troops to have to pull back. So Reynor is making a little bit of a comeback. That's pretty cool to see. We have a dog here. He's so cute. Who's a cute little doggy? More creep tumors are being killed. I don't know why that dog would stay in the creep tumor. He must be crazy. Even moves for the freaking queen. He moves for the queen to plot down the tumors. Now that's funny. 11 workers went down for Maru, actually, from Reynor. That's kind of crazy. All right. Let's see. At this time, we got Burrow being researched, Drilling Claws. We even have a Thor coming out. Nice. Deal with those Mutalists. Or just, you know, soak up damage from the Banelings, too. If we're practically speaking. We actually have some Banelings on the left side. We have the other half of the army for Reynor on the right side. Not really half, I know, but, you know, you don't care. Anyways, Mutalists are coming down with a total of what appears to be 15. And the Marines do meet them, kill some of the Mutalist. Banelings coming down. Nice Widowmine attack on the Banelings. Does a lot of economic damage, and at the same time, another attack from Reynor to Maru on the other side is going to be thwarted. And again, keeping Maru on his toes. And these Mutalists are still doing quite a bit of damage. That Widowmine does do a nice plop on the Mutalists. And they're trying to do more damage on this third base over here at the same time. Nope, I thought Reynor was going to attack from a different direction. He is not. He's actually going to pull back. And how crazy the tables have turned. We have a 6 base going out there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 6 base going down for Reynor. I can do math. Yeah. All right. And we should see Hive pretty soon because the station pit is going down, so Reynor will go into the later tech. I'm thinking Brood Lords for him or her or other. I don't even know. Oh, that Widowmine went down, killed some Zerglings. That was pretty spicy to watch. We have some Mutalists on the left side with some Overseers, mind you. They are being picked up by the Comset Tower. What Terrans are doing nowadays, which is really cool, that they put down the sensor tower at the third base. They got some Marines coming in. Gonna clean up those Mutalists. And a refinery does go down. That refinery did not stand a chance. At the same time, we have some Banelings and Zerglings on the right side. I'm not sure how much damage they did because I was lazy. We have some Mutalists trying to take down the missile turret. They do. Some economic damage on the SCVs. And again, Maru having to go back and forth. And at the same time, Reynor being relentless, going from the other side, sees that planetary fortress, and he's like, I'm not going to do that. Widowmine does plop down. Thor is actually being lifted up to save it. At the same time, we see some damage going down. Mutalists on the left side. Zerglings on the right side. We have... That's it. Okay, cool. Yeah. So far, it's looking really good. Reynor has a lot of space to work with at this time. That is pretty cool to watch and see and observe. There's one Mutalist. He's going to be killed. Wow. He was just like, I quit. I quit being the Zerg. Oh, God. That's how that happens. All right, 7th base going down for Reynor. Oh, man. Some Banelings were being morphed. We have +3 Carapace, +3 melee. So, actually, that makes sense. He's doing Ultralist because he's going the melee route. That makes sense. I'm dumb. We have a huge attack from Reynor with Banelings and Zerglings coming in on that main force of Maru and does thwart. But at the same time, we got a bunch of Mutalists. Missile turrets aren't even done except for this one. And the Mutalists do take it down. This PF is most definitely going to be destroyed. Maru is going to try to thwart it, but I don't think he has enough Marines for dealing with them head on. Thor is moving in, forced to lift off, and at the same time, Maru has another force over here to try to thwart the double-pronged attack, which he knows will inevitably happen from Reynor. We have 18 Banelings going down for the morph. That's kind of crazy. Thor count is looking good. We even have some Liberators. That's right. I almost said Viking. Milo is coming down on the right side to try to take care of the PF, but they're going to be met with some formidable resistance at that time. Sick. Nice. We have some Banelings over here on the left side. They're just chilling. Got Zerlings over here on the right side. They're just grouping up, and they're going to attack this. Well, yeah, fourth base from Maru, and he definitely does not have enough to attack this. Lifts up the Thor, and the Mulus immediately focused the medevac that was holding that. That was pretty cool to see. Manly's coming in, being blocked by the Marauders, and very cool. They are on hold position to try to not let those Banelings come in with a move command, but at the same time, we have the double-pronged attack. Maru does stop, but this supply depot is going to go down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom, there it goes. Okay, and we have Mulus coming in, try to take care of the Liberators. Liberators are doing quite a decent amount of damage. The SVs are being transferred away, but they're being focused by the Mulus. It's pretty crazy to see here. Got some missile turrets going over here. Missile turret does go down. Marines are stimming. Got a Liberator. Liberator goes down immediately like that. That was crazy to watch. +3 weapons is almost complete for Maru, which will give him a fighting chance. At the same time, Maru's just going to counterattack at this time. He knows he can't really fight this Mulus ball death head on. And the ground force for... Yeah, the ground force for Reynor actually did get wiped out at this time. But he does have some Ultralisk, so that actually works perfect for him because he's freeing up unit space. And the Ultras are coming in, and they're fighting on creeps. So this is going to be quite disgusting for Maru to deal with. The Liberator's going down in Liberator mode, and the Ultras like, we don't care. We're just going to move past you, and we're going to kill everything, and that's GG from Maru. That's crazy. So that's a good first game for Maru versus Reynor. Reynor does win that one. That's pretty cool. Let's move on to the next one. To the next one. Here we go. Here we go. And it's going to be on Oxide. Yeah. If you're wondering where these replays came from, they're from Spawning Tool. Website with replays. Anyways. Okay, so the map was Oxide. That's our Oxide Ladder Edition. We have Maru spawning as the blue, Terran on the bottom left of the map, and then we have Reynor as the red Zerg, top right of the map. So will we see some similar strategies going down for these players? Time can only tell. Yeah, most likely we might see the same one. Maybe Maru will switch it up. Maybe he'll go for some kind of aggressive push. Or, you know, if Terrans could do all-ins, that'd be fun to watch. I haven't seen a Terran all-in on a TvZ in a long time. Of course, I haven't seen StarCraft in a long time, so that kind of... yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. Eric's going down. Binary going down. A lot of stuff happening so far. And the base does go down for Reynor. Look at the map here. Oxide's always a cool map because you have these rocks here. Rocks over here too. It's quite symmetrical. Does this map have a speed boost place? I don't think so. Not sure. But bases are in pretty good positions because you go here, then you could go here, and you could possibly go here. But you have to worry about this counterattack path. So, yeah. It also depends on the matchup, the time of the game, stuff like that. So Reaper's coming out for Maru. We'll see how much damage Maru could do. And if that fails, then just, you know, scouting information, all that junk. That's pretty cool. Spawning pool is almost complete. We will see what Reynor ends up doing. Will he go the same thing he did last game? Interesting, left the rally point going, doing a waypoint. Oh, not anymore. Pretty cool. He shifted whatnot. Factory going down for Maru at this time as well. They're getting a second refinery. Interesting. I don't normally see that from Terran players at this time. I could be wrong, but usually it's more mineral based, which this could indicate some form of teching. Maybe. I'm not an expert. There you go. Metabolic boost is going down faster than it was last game. We have a cancellation actually on that drone there because the Reaper I think was about to kill it because Exhibit A, 9 HP. The Reaper did try to do a bunch of damage, but Reynor, being the professional he is, he would build a building, cancels it so that he saves the drone, but he does technically lose some minerals from the cancellation fee. That's okay. Reaper coming up to the main side. It will be met by the Zerglings. Very nice prediction from Reynor. Maru's moving in. He's seeing what he could see. He's one person in gas, so no shenanigans. Got a third base going down for Reynor at this time. We actually see pneumatized carapace. Interesting. Okay. So that is the speed boost for the Overlords, if you did not know. Wonder what he's going to use that for. That'll be interesting. Creep Timber's going down for Reynor to try to see what's going on. Maturation slowly but surely being made at the natural base, and we do have a Marine that is going to focus down the Overlord. And Maru does know that pneumatized carapace is complete. These Overlords are speedy boys. I wonder if that's the thing to do as Zerg, to just get speed so that you don't have to sack an Overlord. Not sure what the benefit of that is, really. But I guess not to lose an Overlord, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, we got concussive shells. What? That's weird. And we got an armory. What is going on for Maru? What is he doing? Okay, we got some Marauders coming out. Is this some kind of Marauder? Oh, I see. It's some kind of Marauder Hellion push. This is fun to see. This is fun to see. Cool. A lot of Hellions. Hence the reactor and whatnot. Have some Marauders. Don't see a starport at... yes, we do. So we have a medevac coming out, so most likely we will see a drop. Probably a two-pronged attack, if I'm guessing. And I am a betting man, because I did win 2 bets last game, so there you go. Large amount of queens. We have, let's see, 5 queens. I think she should. He's 6 queens total for Reynor. And we actually have another queen coming out, so... Queens are excellent for early defense. Does Reynor have... He doesn't really need detection, but... I don't think he's expecting a Banshee. We have the medevac moving out, and they do have the Marauders and the Hellions, and Reynor does know what's going on. Comsat goes down. Creep Tumors are being cleared. Spinecrawler being plopped down. Do we have any units to defend this? All we have are Queens at this time. It is going to thwart. Here are the Zerglings. They do have speed. They need to be careful because Hellions, if you didn't know, are really good versus Zerglings in a straight-up fight. We have Maru going to load up those Hellions. He's going to try to do a bunch of damage in the middle line, but is thwarted when the Zerglings do go around. Repositioning of Maru for the Marauders and Hellions on the left side. And Reynor doing an impeccable defense. Doing really good. I can't believe he defended that. That's actually kind of crazy. He must have knew in his bones that something was up. And Zerglings are even on patrol move. You can see with all these eyesores of patrolling. All right. Maru doesn't really know what to do at this time. He's like, where the heck do I attack? Comsat goes down to try to clear some more creep tumors. Doesn't want to fight on creep. This is going to slow Reynor down a little bit. And again, we're seeing the same thing from last game. Maru's keeping Reynor on his toes. We'll see how Reynor responds. We actually see missile attacks being researched, not melee like last time. We're going to go... So are we going to see Hydras? We are seeing Roaches. So we're definitely going to see Roaches. And we actually see a siege tank being made at this time. Maru is securing a 3rd base. And at the same time, Reynor is securing a 4th base. It's a little risky because it doesn't really have a defensive avenue over in this area. Wow, the creep tumor plopping was really cool. And we have some Hellbats moving through. One queen, I think, did almost die, but transfuses are strong and large queen count, incredibly large queen count. One of the Hellbats do go down. Marine is checking for other bases. And again, Reynor's just securing his fourth. He's just like, whatever, man. You're trying. I appreciate it, but I'm just gonna take that fourth right there. Just gonna do that. You don't mind. I really like it. It's cool. Yep. Siege tank rolling through. Siege tank may bring a lot to the table versus those roaches, but depends on how many roaches. And that answered my question: how many roaches are there? A crap ton. That is quite a bit of roaches. Those are quite a bit of roaches. Grammar. Anyways, they're taking out those rocks there. Try to open up some more paths for Reynor to do more attacks. As we see an attack from Maru onto Reynor's fourth base. It almost goes down. Transfuses go down on that queen. Almost dies, but again, transfuses are strong. And Reynor's just going to go straight for the jugular. Going to move the roaches in, forcing a lift up from Maru. Does Maru have enough to defend? He has a siege tank. He can't put it at siege mode at this time because the roaches are simply too close. A lift up. That was nice from Maru. I don't see really that. Well, we do have some Marines. We have a Marauder here. And we may see a sandwich. The queens are even moving in. Half of the roaches are actually moving to the natural base. We have some ravagers that are taking care of the SCVs. There is a siege tank on the high ground that will do a lot of damage if undisturbed. And actually a whole position from Maru from the main forces, Marine and Marauder. That was really sick, actually. But unfortunately, the siege tank still goes down. Maru is pulling back. Those roaches did go down. Where are the other ones? I think the other ones did die. Maru is losing a lot of forces, and more roaches are moving in. So Reynor's being really aggressive with these roaches. +1, I think, is already done. +1/+1. So yeah, this is looking really good. Does Maru have any upgrades? He does. He has 1/1 as well. Rocks are being focused at this time. And Maru's about to see it. He does. Sees the acid vomit. Disgusting. Even has a Viking coming through. He's even pulling the queens. Group spread's almost to Maru's base. Siege tank is going down. SCVs are moving around that siege tank to try to repair it as much. Queens are slowly moving in. Reynor being very patient to wait for his queens. Siege tank is down. Comsec goes down to see them, and Reynor's just going straight for it. He's going to pull back behind his siege tanks. 1 does go down. 2 may go down here. 2 does go down. There's simply too many roaches for Maru to deal with. Reynor is going to try to clear up. I guess there was a pause. Not like it matters at this point, but we'll see. We'll see if Maru could actually pull it out of his head. He's still technically not evident. He has some forces in here. He could certainly do some kind of drop, which he is doing over here. He's going to try to counterattack. I actually really like this. Trying to buy time, but roaches are coming around. They're going to try to clear it up, buy some time for the rest of Reynor's forces, but Reynor's actually going to ignore it. He's going to go right up the natural expansion here. We have a Liberator down, going into Liberator mode, and the siege tank is down as well. So Maru will successfully defend that. So belay my last. I'm sorry. Maru is definitely not out of this yet. It's not looking good though. That's okay, because you should never quit. And this supply depot is going to go down. No, it's not. The boys are here. Nice. Maru's still trying to do a lot of damage. There's only 1 medevac with forces inside. This is Maru's saving grace, to try to see if he could do damage. Is the immense amount of roaches. We'll see where Reynor goes. Is he just going to stick to roaches, or will he eventually tech to Hydralis? It's an infestation pit, so I think he's going to go straight for hive tech. Or infestors. Who knows? The possibilities are endless. Anyways. Yeah. Righted then. Let's see here. Yep. Maru lifted up majority of his forces because he knows that these liberators are going to provide a lot of defensive presence versus this enormous force. We actually see a double-pronged attack from Maru in the horizon. But unfortunately, Reynor has pretty good positioning. Does see him, but I don't know. Maru is actually holding off. He has 2-2. Does Reynor does not have 2-2, so this is actually a pretty big advantage. However, every unit that Maru loses is more costly when compared to Reynor for sure. And this base actually does go down. This 4th base goes down for Reynor. Doing a lot of damage, actually. Still in this. Forcing a lift up. Roaches do arrive. And at the same time, we have another attack in the main base. Will Maru, focus down this hive. We shall see. Nope, he's going to focus the units instead. Ravagers aren't moving in. We have a lift up, and he is going to get out of here. But at the same time, it looks like Maru was trying to get a third base, but he's going to have to force a lift off at this time. No, he's not. He's actually moving in with the siege tank. Siege tank does die. A little overzealous being in the front there, but it is understandable because Maru is freaking multitasking like crazy. Like a guy on the piano who's just shifting between different octaves. He's crazy. Yeah. Liberator's being put in Liberator mode. Queen's in the main base of Reynor. I think I was zoomed in a little bit. That's embarrassing. No, it wasn't. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Comsec goes down to try to clear that creep spread, and we have a, what is it, fifth base? Fifth base for Reynor at this time. Really good. We actually see some Vipers going down. Very cool stuff. +3 missile going down as well. Not going to be ready for a while, but it is something. And Reynor's going to go in. Liberator's being put in Liberator mode and probably in the best position possible at that time. And interesting, Maru is going to push up. Ooh, I don't know. He does pull back. That is good. At the same time, Reynor doing another double-pronged attack. Oh, man. That's not looking good. So Maru's his hands kind of forced here. He's gonna move up here. Liberator's in Liberator mode, and that siege tank did get yoinked there, but that base from Reynor does get destroyed. Quite a bit of damage, but at the same time, Reynor still is doing damage to the natural expansion of Maru. We don't see any saturation of the third base, so still on 2 base. Technically 1 base, yeah, pretty much 1 base. We only have 2 guys in gas, the natural expansion. Because he needs those minerals. Clean up from Maru, but at the same time, the rest of Reynor's forces are going to come from the other side, the backside. And then he's going to lift up his forces there. Maru's lifting up his forces and gonna get him out of there. Get the boys out of there. Reynor's still in a pretty good position. Doesn't really have gas flow coming in, because his base over here is just minerals. But that's okay. We have some Liberators over here. Maru's cleaning up that. Maru's still in this. He's holding. And the ground forces actually not looking as scary as they were before. So, ooh, is anybody's game at this time. At this point, pretty crazy stuff. Both players moving past each other. Maru's going up for the base. Repositions, because the Marines see the Roach forces. Siege tank is being plopped down. We have whatever that is, blinding cloud. Can't see jack stuff, and Maru's gonna call it quits right there. And game number 2 going straight to Reynor again. Crazy stuff. Good game. Going to game number 3. Right, game numero 3 on Lightshade Adder Edition. Let's do it. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. On the bottom right of the map, Lightshade Ladder Edition, we have Maru. And then at the top left, did I say bottom left? I meant bottom right. Top left, Red Reynor, Red Zerg, Zerg player. Creepy guy, because he spreads that creep. All right. You see a wall off going down. So what will we see? It looked like Maru tried to change things up with that Marauder Hellion push, but Reynor's defense is pretty good. It looks like it. Looks like it's pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. I wouldn't have defended versus that. I would have lost just by looking at them. Would have just F10N. Left the game. Done. Not dealing with that. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that all the time. Barracks going down. Or what's his name? Maru. That's right. Need this. Okay. All right. Natural expansion going down for Reynor. He is plopping it down. See if Reynor seems like he's like most Zerg players, reactionary, and he's just gonna let Terran lead in this dance of StarCraft. So I'll see what Maru does again. It'd be cool if he did a completely different strategy, because those first 2 strategies, unfortunately, they're not working. So either Maru makes some small adjustments to the builds that he does know, or he does something completely wacky, or something completely different. That is the game plan. Still doing that Reaper fast expand. That is working because he's getting that base almost every single time. Yep. Be funny to see a one base strategy in these high level games again. I remember the days in Wings of Liberty. Just one base strategy sometimes. Very fun. Anyways. Well, yeah, we got that hatchery going down for Reynor. Actually going to go for a third. Faster than last game, I believe. So we'll see if Maru or if Reynor can get away with that. Once that 300 goes down. Ooh, there we go. A little too fast there. All right. Extra expansion going down for Maru at this time. We do see practically the same thing. We have a reactor, we have factory, so we probably will see Hellions again. Question is, what will Maru do with those Hellions? We shall see. Third base going down. Yeah, I already said that. Cool. Pneumatized carapace again with the pneumatized carapace. Really wants those overlords to be speedy boys. Will we see a baneling drop with that? That would be cool. You'd have to get the wait, does that do both? No. Where's the Sax upgrade? You only get that with the layer? Oh no. I forgot my tech tree, boys. Reactor or Reaper does see the third base of Reynor. Maru's moving in. Sees the queen there. The Reynor's gonna plop down another creep timber when he is able. Hear those larva injects? The sounds of StarCraft. Very therapeutic, ASMR-esque. Reynor moving in with his overlord to try to scout. He does see the tech lab on the starport. And again, Mars gonna go for the cloak again. He's like, I don't care that you saw it. I am gonna do some damage. We're gonna have to deal with it. I actually like that. And that makes sense because it's forcing the Zerg to have to react in a certain way. Which you can quantify. That Hellion is almost dead. Let's see how much damage these pack of Hellions do. Quite a bit. 5 drones. That linear splash doing quite a bit of work. 2 Hellions do go down. Actually 3, I believe. Still doing quite a bit of damage. Zerglings do go down. Reynor doesn't really have defense versus this. Maru doing quite a bit of damage. Losing another Hellion at this time. So damage just go down. 6 drones, not bad. Probably preferable to have more. But, you know, sometimes I rip the skin. All right, anyways. Let's see here. Got another cloaked banshee. We got another banshee coming out. I think he already has a banshee coming out, and cloak is almost done in however many seconds that is. Almost 10. 10 seconds. Boom. There we go. I can math. I can do math. All right, so as soon as this banshee moves to the main mineral line, look at this timing from Maru. Boom. Cloak is done. Crazy. And he immediately activates it. It's all calculated. So cool. So cool. Spore crawler's down. And they do thwart that banshee. 3 queens are there as well. Have a spore in the main. And it looks like Mars just going to try to tickle that queen a little bit with missiles. Stop. Stop it. Ah, please. Yeah. That's how it happens. Okay. Third base for Maru. It's almost complete. Gonna turn that into an orbital command and then lift it up over. Oh, I can't ping. Okay. Right here. All right. We do have stem going down. Not concussive shells. That was cool to see, though. We got +1 armor and weapons going down for Maru as well. Siege tanks going down. We're not seeing as much aggression from Maru at this time. He's playing it a little bit safer. Reynor is going to take advantage of that by getting a 4th base. And Reynor's just chilling. He's just smoking a cigarette and spreading his creep, macroing up, getting a spire, Evo chambers. Chilling, dude. Larva injects all the time. Yeah. Pretty cool to see. 16 Zerglings being produced at this time. That's quite a bit. Third base is complete for Maru, and he's lifting up, putting it down. See, the ground force is looking good. Combat shields being researched at this time as well. Comsat going down to try to see what's what. and for those Banshees to clear some creep tumors. Try to slow down Reynor a little bit. We have some medevacs being lifted, lifting up troops, and that Zergling is in the most strategic position I have ever seen. That is crazy. He sees it like that. That was awesome. And yeah, there is a siege tank inside the medevac there. Lots of Zerglings to meet the medevacs there. And at the same time, we got an Overlord. And it is a Baneling drop. I got my wish. Let's go. Oh my god, so much damage. Oh, wow. 11 SCVs do go down like that. Crazy. Straight up Pearl Harbor in the main base there. A little bit of a tasteless joke. I apologize. I mean, it happened 100 years ago, guys. I'm sorry. I'm joking. It was sad, okay? Anyways, Zerglings being killed by the Banshees. And we got Siege Tank and Marines moving up here. And yeah, Zerglings are moving in. Got some Banshees trying to thwart off the attacking Zerglings at the third base, forcing the SCVs to have to pull back, but Marines are stemming to try to stop them. At the same time, we got a concept up here on the top side. We have a Siege Tank being put down. Not quite in range for the stuff. And what the? Oh, cool. It was Mamuda. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth base going down for Reynor at this time. And Maru looked like he was clearing some creep tumors and a little bit of a skirmish going down. And Maru's actually supply blocked. What's going on? Oh, I guess there was a double-pronged attack. Banelings did go in. I think they did a crap ton of damage towards that main bio ball there. And we have some more Banelings going in, and they're fighting on creep, which is right where Reynor wants. And if they are holding, these things are plopping down, trying to thwart the main ground force of Reynor. Don't see a double. We do see a double prong attack with 4 Mutalisks. That is scary. 4 Mutalisks. I mean, 1 Mutalisk is scary enough, but 4? Damn, that's scary. Okay. These tanks are being placed down. We see a slow push for Maru on the left side of the map here. A little bit of a bio ball. We don't see that many ground forces for Maru. He is focused on trying to thwart this scary 4 Mutalisk attack. Okay, we have siege tanks over here. Yep, they're still there. You thought they weren't? Well, guess what, stupid? They are. All right, so at the third base here, those Mutalisks are doing so much work. I was joking. All right, so the 4 Mutalisks doing a lot of damage. Main base and third base. Same time, Maru trying to figure out where the heck am I supposed to go? I don't know where to go. So he's going to go to the fourth base over here. Clears this base here, I believe. And actually, Maru doing quite a bit of damage for how many little troops he has. He's going to move over here. Siege tanks are being plopped down, but they are being left a little exposed. They are a little exposed, but Reynor isn't going to take advantage of that. And then those Banshees are clearing some of the creep, and 2 bases did go down for Reynor, so that's not looking good for him. Maru moving in, and these forces are pretty much donezo at this time. That is what you call the big fish right there. Those siege tanks do die. Medevacs are going to get out of there, and it is no longer the full. Oh my gosh, so many Mutalisks. My goodness, not 4, but 7. Oh my god, crazy amounts. Man, there's some stuff going on over here too. There's stuff going on everywhere. It's crazy. A war on 700 fronts, 420 fronts, 69 fronts. Creep tumors do get destroyed. Marine demolished. Absolutely crazy. And we'll see what we do. Looks like this is Maru's last assault. He is fighting on creep, which is no bueno. Because as we know, when Zerg's on creep, they can do pretty much anything. The big Mutalisk death ball is moving on over here. Medevac almost did die. And interesting position for Maru. He seems a little spread thin. Look, he's going to go straight for the third base. Siege tanks do go down. But at the same time, Reynor's Mutalisk going for this base over here. Let's see how Reynor reacts to this incursion on his front base. Mutalisk doing a lot of damage. That one missile turret did not stand a chance. Got Maru moving to the left side. He's repositioning. But so is Reynor. He's actually going to go for a sandwich here, and that force does get practically Destroy the Siege Tanks did focus the Banelings, forcing a lift up. Decent amount of damage. Still quite a bit of Zerglings, but those Baneling counts didn't really do as much damage as you would think. And some more Marines trying to thwart off, and the Mutalisk count is actually going down. So Maru's looking good. He's holding. He is trying his little heart out. Lifts up his Marines, boosting out of there. But those, oh man, those Mutalisks did not even intercept those Medivacs. Okay, Maru moving to the left side of the map. We're gonna try to take care of this third base, which is fully saturated, a little oversaturated actually. At the same time, we have a Zergling run by the third base for Maru. Maru is gonna hold though, and that's game from Reynor. Wow, nice. Maru took it to the hole, you know, with the little troops he had, and that was cool to see. Let's move on to the next game. Cool. Game numero cuatro. Yeah, my Japanese has gotten better. Numero cuatro. Anyways, Blackburn Ladder Edition. I don't think I've ever seen this map. So this will be fun for all of us. Let's take a look. All right, bottom right of this map. I already forgot the name. Reynor, reds, or bottom left, Maru, blue, Terran. Cool stuff. All right, will we see the same stuff, or will we not? We shall see. Maru is going down. He's going to plop down a supply depot. Most likely he does. We shall see what happens. Yeah. So Maru was successful in playing it a little bit less aggressive at the beginning. I'm trying to think how he won that, but I mean, he was just holding on by the skin of his teeth, and he was defending really well because I think Maru is adapting to Reynor's double-pronged attacks, which looks like is Reynor's strength from what I'm observing from my personal perspective. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Got a barracks going down for Maru. And yeah, we'll see if Maru ends up doing that. If he just keeps doing that, he'll no time. Obviously, that is a gross oversimplification of how these guys play, but my plebeian mind, that is what I process. So stop making fun of me. Anyways. Spawning pool's going down. We don't see gas. We don't see an extractor at all yet. That is actually kind of interesting. So are we going to see a very fast third? Are we going to see a lot of queens before gas? We'll see. Their base is going to go down for Reynor. And then I think after this third goes down, he will get that extractor. Again, Maru sticking to his roots, doing the Reaper expand. We see some Zerglings going down for Reynor. Still no extractor. Now I'm being a little neurotic. I'm just kind of confused on what exactly he is ending up doing. He's just going to get a queen, and we have the Reaper moving out. Maybe it has to do with this map. That is definitely a high possibility that these players... Oh, this slows down. That's cool. It is a possibility that these players play differently based on the map and matchup. That makes sense. And a queen is there to meet that Reaper. So, yeah, I'm thinking Reynor just kind of expected that Reaper and playing different according to the map. Yeah. Gonna try to secure this third base. Already does see it. He's like, oh, right, I see you there. I see you there, Bill. Queen is almost there, but not quite. And Reaper is going to disrupt with those KD8 charges. And you're going to plop down a creep timber before a, what is it? A injection on that natural. And now we see gas coming down for Reynor. Just one. Everything in moderation. Yep, we got a Reaper that did get intercepted here by the Zerglings and the Queen, and the slowdown thing slowed down the Reaper. Newsflash. Reaper's just healing up, he's chilling. See what Maru's cooking back in the base. Still doing the Hellions with the barracks. And I got a starport, command center going down. That's cool to see. I think this Reaper, yeah, Reaper did go on the top here. Any kills? Did get 1 kill. We did it, boys. Artist's gonna win the game. He got one drone. Very cool. Oh, interesting. The gas is actually at the natural base. Interesting. Cool. Got some more queens coming out. Reynor likes to build a bunch of queens. Last time I saw that many queens, Stefano was playing a long time ago. Or was it Spanishiwa? I have no idea, man. It's all a blur. Yeah, anyways, we have Hellions. Got 3 of them. That's pretty cool. We do see a tech lab. So he's going for the Banshees. Maru's like, you know what? It worked last time. Let's do it. It'll work. We'll see. We'll find out. I hope it works, man. I really do. To see these close neck and neck fights between 2 players. It's always fun to see. All right, battle cruise is under construction over here. That's kind of cool. Yep, has nothing to do with anything. All right, so we have 4 Hellions moving out the top side. They're gonna converge onto the 3rd base. Reynor, we have a mine crawler somewhere at the 3rd base. He's expecting it, so I wonder if this route is quite common for Terran players. Reynor obviously seems like he is. That creep tumor does get destroyed, and that drone gets demolished as well. 3 queens are there to try to stop that attack. We actually see a Viking of Maru. I think this Viking's just looking for overlords and scouting. Did get 1 kill. I think it killed the 1 overlord, maybe. Gonna get 2, if unchecked. More Hellions are on the way, and we actually see a battle cruiser. What the heck? I was joking. What are the odds that I checked this little decal here, and then Maru builds a battle cruiser? He's like, you know what I think it is? He saw it on the map. He's like, I'm gonna do that. You think I'm crazy? It's cause I am. 2 S drones did go down. This large force of Maru, but the Hellions are doing quite a bit of damage. 2 drones go down. Lots of Zerglings going down. 3 drones total. We'll see how much damage they could do. Queen's not quite blocking the Hellions. They actually get out scot-free. That Reaper's gonna die. 0-7 to that Reaper. And we actually have a 4th base going down for Reynor at the gold base. Get him quite a bit of moolah. And that battlecruiser is... Oh, man, it did move here, and I think it did a tactical jump there to try to do damage. Got 2. But the battlecruiser is really low. Oh, I thought I heard, like, alert sounds on the battlecruiser. That would have been cool. Anyways. Yeah, got that Hellion there. He's doing work. Got some more queens over here. Reynor taking out the rocks. He likes to open up the map. Really good for Zerg players. We see that Yamato cannon. Is it Yamato cannon? Yamamoto cannon. Nah, yeah, Yamato cannon. So that's going to do... That will give the battlecruisers quite a bit more damage with that little... What other upgrades do we have here? Rapid reignition. Reduces the cooldown of afterburners. That's cool. I love that. That's... Thanks, Blizzard. All right. Advanced ballistics. Liberators in mode by 3. Oh, increases the range. That's cool. That medevac one's cooler, though. That's the coolest one. Love it. So, battlecruiser does get healed up or repaired. And it's going to try to do as much damage as it can. The harassing battlecruiser. Really weird to see. Comsat does go down. That battlecruiser does take down some creep tumors. Doing work. Forcing a cancellation on that. 1 creep tumor. At the same time, we have Mara on the left side with the Hellions. Gonna try to clear some more creep tumors. Again, slowing down Reynor. And I don't think Reynor knows what to do. And he was like, what the heck? What do I do versus this? Like, what the heck? So we'll see what he does. That would be cool. He's got some spore. He's got a spore going down at his gold base there. But Mara's just going to focus it down. He's got Yamato cans too. Not going to use it on that. Reynor was... Oh, he's going to use it on the queens though. Oh my god, it one-shots queens. That's crazy. Transfuse is going down on the queens. Kills 3 of them. Battlecruisers trying to do as much damage as they can. And Cooldown is about, I don't know how much, but it's 60 seconds until the next Yamato cannon. Then we have some more hatcheries going down. Reynor, I do like this because... Sorry, I thought I was getting a call. I do like this. Mutalisk are here for Reynor. Autocannon does quite a bit of damage on that one Mutalisk. But I like what Reynor's doing because he sees that he has ample room to expand, because guaranteed Maru's ground force is not going to be as strong as these battle cruisers, as they cost a lot. That's my prediction. Probably wrong. That's cool. Anyways. All right, top side we have... Oh, I thought Reynor already had Ultralisk. Damn map. And Reynor's going to get another base because he can. Missile turrets are down for Maru, but the SCVs are repairing to the best of their abilities, killing a bunch of Mutalisks. But 5 SCVs do go down. Don't think that's worth it, though. Mutalisks are pretty expensive. +2 ship and plating. So Maru's going full-fledged for this build. He's probably going mech. Yeah, he's definitely going mech because of these factories. So interesting. Battlecruiser harass into mech. What? I love it. Great. Nothing wrong with it. All right, Mutalisk coming in. Missile turrets are going to greet them. But we have a little opening here. But will the Widow Mines hit? We have 2 here. Nope, it looks like Reynor is a little too smart for that. We'll see what ends up happening. Again, Maru being relentless with the Hellion harass. And I have some missile turrets that are going to try to defend the top base, the gold base for Maru, which I guess he got, that I failed to mention. My bad. And the Banelings are being focused down by the battle cruisers. We have a battle cruiser count of 4 at this time. But I don't think Maru's going to go all in on these battle cruisers for sure. He's transitioning into mech. He's got Thors, he's got Widow Mines, he's got siege tanks. This is kind of a nice thing to have. You got Cyclones. I actually like this tactic a lot because if you analyze Reynor's playstyle, he tends to stay back, go economic, and if you're going to face a Zerg player that does that, you're going to want to go the Terran route that's very powerful in the late game. At least I think it's powerful. I could be, maybe it's not as powerful anymore. I don't know. But it's looking good. Looking good for Maru right now. Reynor moving in. We have some... Oh, I thought that Widow Mine was going to hit all those Banelings, but it looks like it's not. And, ooh, Widow Mines do actually kind of whiff. Yeah. Main force over here. And Mutalisks do actually catch... Well, they caught 2 of the battle cruisers, I believe, because there were 2. Oh, never mind. Got 1. That's still an expensive loss. Maru moving in with his mech force, almost a bio force. And Cyclones do go down. Hellbat moving in was like, let me in there. I'm going to get him. And those Zerglings are going to get a full surround on that one Thor. Thor does go down, but Zerglings don't really stand a chance when there are more Thors than just one. Mutalisks are moving in. They can't really get in there because Thors are pretty good versus Mutalisks in a straight-up fight, especially in that number. Maru really going for that tech route, obviously, which is cool to see. Yeah. We're moving on the south side. North side, we have Reynor with the Mutalisks here, and Missile Turret's going to thwart them, but the battle cruisers for Maru are going to thwart them as well. But this time, battle cruisers are kind of defense versus those Mutalisks, which is cool to see. Mutalisks are moving down. Looks like Reynor was trying to do some kind of a surround. We got Zerglings moving in, but Thors are really tanky, especially with what is it, 222 upgrades. Mutalisks are moving in, killed 2 Thors. Mutalisks are focusing them. 3, 4 Thors go down, but the majority of the Mutalisks are dead at this time, and the Thors are still moving in. Will we see Maru plop down some mules to repair this Thor? That would be cool to see. You're gonna have a Widow Mine in the back there. And this is a high-tech force from Maru. See if Reynor could hold it off. We shall see. Zerglings moving on down to the south side. And they move up. Widow Mine in a very strategic location. Wow, that took a long time. All right, cool. Thought that would be faster. Anyways, Yamato cannon used on the Mutalisks here. Mutalisks are focus firing the battle cruisers as much as they can. Really excellent micro on Maru's part, where the battle cruiser is really low. He just TPs it out of there. That's pretty cool. Wow, this Thor 1 HP. Oh, okay. Well, that was cool for a second. And then he died. What's this? Smart servos? Allows Hellbats, Hellions, Vikings, Thors to quickly transform. Cool. That is especially good for mech. All these weird new upgrades for me. Alright, so Meatless are going in. The Meatless count is a little bit higher, and the Thors actually do get cleared up, and I think that's it for Maru's forces. He still has some Thors, Battlecruisers harassing the top side. He's up to 5 now. We have +3 ship and vehicle weapon. Oh, just vehicle. Just vehicle weapons. That's both. Yeah, anyways. Going down for Maru. Meatless count is still pretty scary. We'll see what Reynor ends up doing. He's just getting more Meatless. Is a smart decision. And he's trying to regain that top side map at this time. Got 5 Thors at this time over here. Positioning. The Battlecruisers are still at the top side. We'll have to teleport. Oh, didn't quite get out of there in time. Yamato Cannon going in that long ass range. My goodness, that Overseer did not stand a chance. Do Yamato Cannons have splash? Nope, just damage, it looks like. And we see the ground force Reynor going down. We don't really see Reynor going for any other high tech. Does he have a hive at all? He does. Curious why he's not going for anything else. I guess he's just trying to survive at this time because Maru, I mean, he already replenished his army again. So we have a teleport for Maru with the battle cruisers to try to thwart those Meatless at this time. And the SCVs are being pulled to try to repair that battle cruiser to the best of their abilities, and they do it. That's pretty sick. Nice. Yep. Got that spine crawler going down. Widowmine's going down there, burrowing. Not looking too great for Reynor at this time. He's just replenishing his Meatless and his Zerglings. We do have Zerglings and Baneless going in. That's going to be GG for Reynor at that time. So, game number 4 goes to Maru. He's turning it around. He's turning it around. It's getting crazy. Drinking some water. Agua. Imche. The map is Atmospheres Ladder Edition, which is the 5th game. Game number 5 for these two. Let's do it. Top right, Maru, blue, Terran. Top right, bottom left, Zerg, red, Reynor. Bottom left. Cool. Now that we got that out of the way. Yeah, a lot of see what he does. In a supply depot here, so that was pretty cool. I'm pretty sure Maru is not going to do the same thing he did last time, because his opponent will be like, I know what you're doing. If you do that again, I will be ready. Because these guys adapt really fast to new situations. Which is why they're pretty good. Yeah. We'll see what ends up happening. Reynor going to go straight for the hatchery. Will he do that gasless build that he did in the prior game? Time will only tell. We shall see. We have a barracks going down for Maru. He will most likely do his Reaper. Well, no, I shouldn't say his, but, you know, he likes to do Reaper Fast Expand. A lot of Terrans do. Pretty good stuff. Nice. And we do see a gas go down for Reynor. So, gas before spawning pool action. So, we will see probably what Reynor was doing in the first 2 games. First 2 or 3 games. See what he ends up. If he just goes, I feel like Reynor's just gonna go straight economic and sit back and let the Terran come to him. And we will see what he ends up doing here. Probably go for some aggressive, not too aggressive. He's learning that if he's too aggressive, will be behind. Map is really cool. Got a little choke point here, catwalk. Got some rocks here. Ooh, is that Rich Vespine Geyser? I think that is, because there's only one. I haven't seen that myself. Been so long for me. Anyways, Maru sending out his scouting SCV. It's always interesting when he does that. I'm not sure why he does that. I feel like you lose a lot of minerals. Probably not as much as you would think. But anyways, oh, that was cool. Those fish up there. Loading. That's pretty dope. Anyways, Reaper, moving out. Checking out the natural. 4 drones. Does he get one? 88 charge. Stops mining for a little bit. Zerglings are doing a pretty good job. Evo chamber going down. Ooh, that drone almost died. But it almost did again. My goodness. Well, very fast reactions from Reynor. Ended up saving it. Fortunately, losing some money due to the cancellation fee of those buildings. And Maru having some excellent control with that Reaper. That is cool to see. Again, doing the factory with Hellions going down. Starport. Will we see Banshees again? I think we will. Zergling's in an excellent position to intercept their Reaper. Does the Reaper get any kills? KDA charge goes down, almost kills that Zergling, but not quite. These Zerglings do self-heal, if you didn't know. I think. Yeah. Zerg, I think, just self-heals in general. So very slowly. Very slowly. Overlord in the back here. And yeah, what? Oh my goodness. He's doing it again, boys. All right, cool. I like this. He's doing he said it worked last time. Let's do it again. Maybe this is the new thing Terrans do. Battle cruiser rush into mech. Very cool to see. Got some aliens over here. And Maru's going to try to do her ass again. This map, probably not as forgiving with the run-bys, but we shall see. Of course, because the map is much smaller than that last map. At least I think it is. Could be wrong. Who knows? Got a command center going down for Maru. That is his 3rd base. He will make that orbital command, lift it up, and sayonara, as they say in Mongolian. All right. We have some queens, 3 queens to be exact. Try to defend against what he is expecting to be air. Reynor knows what's what. He's like, this guy has to be going air. First battle cruiser is being made at this time. God, that is a fast battle cruiser. My goodness, crazy. We'll see if Reynor expects it again. We have a lair going down. Spores going down. Do we see more queens? I don't see any more queens. We see a baneling nest. 88 charge on those 3 queens here. Throw them off a little bit. Creep tumor is getting neutered. Yeah. Maru just keeping Reynor on his toes until his coup de grace comes in. His battle cruiser, his crazy tactics. But we do have some vision on the Zelnaga for Reynor at this time. Not here, though, because Maru ain't having any of that stuff. Yeah. There's that orbital command. We got 2 factories. Yep, immediately transitioning into mech. So it's kind of a cool new strategy. Battle cruiser does warp in. 1 queen does die. Do we see 2 queens? We do see 2 queens. Do we see 3? I think we're going to see 3 because there was no energy for transfusions at the same time. Hellion's doing damage at the same time. Transfusion on this 1 queen probably still going to go down. Almost. It is saved. And battlecruiser is getting thwarted. Same with the Hellion attack. 11 drones did go down. That is pretty big, actually. That is quite a bit of damage that Maru could have done there. So this battlecruiser tactic is working quite great. He's even building another one. Getting 2 tech labs on the factories over here. And Maru's going to be like,
I think you had enough. I think I'm going to pull back and count my dollar bills for a little bit. I'm just going to repair my little boys over here. They've been working hard out in the field.
Anyways. There you go. Group spread is still looking pretty good for Reynor. He is still pushing it out, and those fish are cool. Wow. Can't believe water's above ground. Oh, that works. Space. Final frontier. Model cannon's halfway done. Over halfway. Got some cyclones. Got some armories to get those upgrades for those. Their mech army. Hellions moving in. Comsat's going down. Creep tumor's going down. Queen almost dying. Getting transfused like a boss. And then we have some battle cruisers. 2 of them coming down to the 3rd base. See how much damage that these Hellions could do. Zergling's not in a very great position. Queens cannot focus those aliens because they have to focus these battle cruisers. So this is a really tough position for Reynor. And not enough energy for transfusions. Oh, well, I guess there was one, so I'm a liar. Overlord goes down. Battle cruiser almost does die. Gonna have to get these battle cruisers out here to repair. Comsat on the potential 4th base for Reynor. Most likely Maru will attack that at some point for sure. Battle cruisers moving back in. Got some auto cannons. And oh my goodness, one of the battle cruisers go down. Maru was trying to be slick to try to Yamato and then teleport him out. But Reynor's like, I ain't having none of that crap. I'm taking you down. Comsat goes down on the natural base. We have what the heck? We have melee and missile attacks. Interesting. Okay, we have what is it here? Flyer attacks too. What? And we got corruptors this time. So that is kind of cool. So Reynor's changing it up a little bit. He's going for the freaking corruptors this time. Drones are forced to pull from the 4th base. Zerglings are going to intercept these Hellions and do get a nice surround. And we'll clean up that threat once and for all. Which leaves Maru. Well, he still has these Cyclones. So his ground force is still pretty strong. Siege tanks are just now getting onto the field. The defenses, not looking so good. But these battle cruisers, man, they're pretty good. Pretty good, dude. Ugh. Anyways. Got some creep timbers being placed down over here at the 4th base for Reynor. Gonna try to get as much creeps through as possible, but Maru ain't having none of that crap. He is gonna comsat and kill CK. Yeah. Patent pending. Just kidding. Corruptors, we have, how many do we have? We have 11 at, no, 9. 9 at this time. 9 corruptors that will try to thwart these battle cruisers at this time. 10 corruptors over here. We have another base going down for Reynor. Maru does see it, and he's like, this Hellbat is really antsy. He wants to take this down all by himself. If he takes this down on himself, he's going to get a massive promotion. Oh, but maybe not. Okay. Anyways, battle cruisers on 2 over here on the right side. We have a shark that's in the sky. That's cool. All right. 2 aliens on the left side. I'm going to try to take care of this 4th base of Reynor. There are now defenses for Reynor with the Queens and the Zerglings. And Maru's like, yeah, I'm out of there. And crudely enough, we have a freaking Widow Mine at the Zelnaga Tower. That is nasty. That is very nasty. But Reynor has one at the Zelnaga here. Still has some overlords here, so it's not like he doesn't have map control. Raptors are moving in. Will they use their caustic spray ability, their little P ability? Take care of the buildings. They are not. They're going to pull back. Aliens on the right side of the map going to try to do as much damage. Reynor is in position, sort of. He's got 3 queens. Same time we got the main force for Maru on the left side here. Going for the 5th base of Maru. He's heading down. This overlord does go down, and we have creep. We have this 5th base has to be canceled. Actually do have blue flame Hellions at this time, which, as we know, do quite a bit of damage. We have a hive tech coming out, Baneling centrifugal hooks. We have still this missile melee, what the heck, attack going on. There you go. Mono cannon on the corruptors, and my game crashed. No. No. Please. Go. We're good. Don't worry about it. It was all a prank. I got you. Okay. Anyways. We have some Cyclones being focused on the 4th side. This 4th base is going to go down. And things are not looking good because at the same time, we have a double pronged attack with the cattle bruisers on the right side to try to take care of Reynor's other base over here. So Reynor's kind of in an interesting position here. These Banelings don't even have speed yet. Siege tanks do go down. They are going to get thwarted at this time. Battle cruisers are going to pull out, but at the same time, we have siege tanks, we have cyclones, we have hellbats on the left side. We even have a Thor that's going to, improve the morale of the forces around him. Banelings moving in, but that Thor soaks up quite a bit of damage. Doesn't really do that much. Corruptors moving in, Ravagers moving in. Going to try to clean up as much as we can, but Reynor is cleaning it up. It's looking good. 3 cattle bruisers on the right side of the map. Going to try to do harassment, but Reynor's going to be ready at time. Maru's going to plop down his base here, and most likely that is going to be a planetary fortress. At the same time, we have 1 battle booster go down. 2, almost 2. ATP out of there. 2 cattle bruisers remaining on the map. And we really have a ground force from Maru. It did get cleaned up. I guess we do have this. Never mind. We're good. He's good. We have some Hellions that are going to clean up the Zerglings. And Reynor's being very patient, fighting only on creep with his ground forces. Even getting another base at this time. Really being economical at this time. He's got a Viper. He's got Zerglings. A lot of Zerglings. Oh my goodness. 26 on production. He's still doing this. Okay. It's obviously working. Why am I judging? Am I right? Okay, Ravagers go down. The Kha'Zix blade goes down. Doesn't do a thing. And that Hellion flew up in the sky. Wow, that's cool. All right. All right, we got siege tanks being plopped down. Ravagers moving in. And cleaning up this space over here at this time. More stuff over here. Things are just floating into space. Pretty sure that's actually part of the map. If you did not know. Because I didn't for a while. Because I'm dumb. Alright, so this base over here, Banelings actually did destroy a majority of those Hellions. That was actually cool to see. Reynor's still holding on. Looking good. So, got a planetary fortress and 2 refineries over here. Good. We got +3 weapons going down for the ship and the vehicles in general. Yeah. This base is getting nice and saturated for Maru. Comsat's going down. Creep spread not really going anywhere. Still maintaining in the middle, which is still nice to see, but was doing a really good job of cleaning that up. We have the forces of Reynor that are in position here. They do see this force of Maru. Siege tank is down. Ravagers and Banelings going to try to do this. Oh man, much damage is possible. Alright. And actually cleans it up, but does take down this hatchery. We do have a... Oh, forced to cancel over here too. So, Maru doing really good with these. Really well with these. Double pronged attack, amount of cannons going down on the Ravagers, and boom, boom, one-shotted them. My goodness, but the Corruptors are like, you get away from our son. Dang it! They leave like that. Alright. Just back and forth fights. Crazy. Reynor's still doing a good job of defending, but his back is certainly in a corner a little bit. This is his Alamo. I wouldn't say his Alamo, but, you know, something like that. But not quite like that, but something. Anyway. Ravagers and Zerglings are moving out here. Gonna try to stop this ground force, but Cyclones are pretty fast. But not as fast as a sandwich. Hope you like mayonnaise. Ravagers going down. Kha'Zix spray going down. Gonna clear this up, but Cyclones are pretty good at kiting. But the Banelings are here. Do get quite a bit here. How much damage can they do? Boom, got a couple more. Cyclones are low. And Reynor's forces are looking pretty decent. And we do have the Corruptors peeing on the planetary fortress to try to take it down. These SCVs are doing a really good job of trying to stop it. We'll see what happens. Yep, he's just going to get out of there. Reynor's like, okay, you win this time, buddy. Got some Queens going down. Yamato cannon on the Queens. The maximum disrespect. That was sick. All right. Ground forces here. We got 1 Viper. Has enough energy to pull. Consume Blinding Cloud. That's right. Blinding Cloud. Parasitic Bomb. Yep. It's all coming back to me. Abduct. Where you could yoink units. Pretty useful. Especially versus these guys right here. Maru is going to clear out this outlier base over here. Same time, Maru is going to send in his Spec Ops forces of battle cruisers, which are in no way to scale of how big battle cruisers actually are. But we won't talk about that. Same time, Maru's still taking out the space. Reynor's going to move his forces over here, but Maru's like, peace. See you. Goes over here to this space, base Maru, which is a planetary fortress as well. Anything after the 3rd base is going to be a planetary fortress from what I've observed. Banelings moving in. How much damage can they do? 16 SCVs do go down. That's quite a bit of damage, actually. Siege tank gets plopped down. Going to try to destroy these Roaches and Ravagers. Banelings They're gonna go in. Let's see how much damage they can do. Reynor is fighting off creep. I don't know about this one. And siege tanks are pretty good. So he's pulling out. Siege tank is plopped down over here on this side of the base. So I was doing a good job of keeping them pinned. Shall see. We have a cancellation here. Got some Zerglings moving in over here. Siege tanks are plopped down. 3 of them do go down. I think those are actually cracklings, if I'm not mistaken. They are. Okay. Did I see that right? I'm pretty sure they are. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Okay. The siege tanks are in a nice concave here. Nothing's getting up that ramp or in that area for that matter. At the same time, we have some corruptors from Reynor, and Raynor's going to call it quits right there. So GG at that time. So that's it for game number 5. Let's go into game number 6. Game numero 6. Oh, I need some water. We're almost done with the series, guys. Do it. All right. Okie dokie. We have Reynor as the red Zerg in the bottom left, and then we have Maru as the blue Terran in the top right. So we shall see how it goes. Let the circus of value. Oh, this map's kind of cool. Never played on it, but it looks cool. Yeah, how is he going to wall off? Okay, there. Okay. I thought for some reason that this was the only choke that you had for this map, but I was wrong. Overlord moving on out to the right side. We have some SCVs moving over to the left side. Oh my god, what is Maru doing? Is he doing a proxy Reaper attack? Oh, he totally is. That's spicy. Oh man. Once we see 150 minerals, you're going to see some serious crap. In 3, 2, 1, boom, there. Stick. So is he going to get gas, or are these going to be Marines? Going to get a... 25 for refinery, 75 for refinery. Gotcha. Is he gonna get? I think he's going Marines. Yeah, he's going Marine. Has to be. No, he's going refinery. No, he has to go Reapers. No, Marines. Has to be. Okay. Anyways, but this Overlord is on a pretty good course of action, but I don't think it's not gonna be able to see this. How the hell would you know? How in the hell? Okay, what's how he changed his trajectory to the left side. That's a little weird. Okay, well, he sees it. Oh my gosh, proxy. Marines are coming out. He's doing Marines first, then he's going Reaper. I'm gonna say Reynor has experienced that before, and he's like, let's check over here just in case. A little coincidental, but whatever. We got a bunker going down, so we got the classic bunker Marine, double Marine push here. God, I want to do this. Oh man, but I'm a jerk if I do that. Marines are out. How will Reynor defend? He is going to use his drones here. Got to protect that SCV at all costs. Marines are kiting, but they can't really do much versus a full surround. That's what happens. You messed with the wrong neighborhood. And, well, that's pretty much it for Maru's forces there. Oh, and the SV does not quite complete the bunker. And Reynor with an excellent defense. He just holds it. Crazy. He had the intuition. But Maru's like, I'm not done yet. I'm going to make more stuff. I'm going to kite my little heart out here. I'm going to pretend I'm playing League of Legends right now. Oh, no. Out of position. I just fed 300 gold. Anyways. Maru putting barracks in his main base now. And he's saving up for a command center. He's going to try to transition. But Raynor's like, oh no. You can't do that without facing the consequences. Going up the ramp. Oh, he's building a factory. That's really smart, actually. And the factory is pretty tanky. SVs are being pulled to repair. We got a Hellion moving out, so Reynor or Maru's going aggressive. I'm digging it. I dig it good. Now whip it into shape. All right. So we have Maru. This is really smart, actually. Lifting up his one barracks to take back to base. Lifting up his another barracks to scout. Because It's going to take a while for these queens to kill it. I like that. That's spicy. That is some habanero. All right, we got 6 Marines here that tried to do some stuff, but they did not. They might. Oh, no, they killed an Overlord. They did stuff. They did stuff. That was cool. Yep. Ooh, we have a third base going down for Reynor at this time. Reynor in a very, very good position. Maru not out of this yet, obviously. I appreciate him staying in. I think this is a tournament, so if you quit on that, then it's no bueno. Or it's not feasible. Barracks moving in. Hey, nice place. We got that one Hellion. We have the 7. No, 6. Still 6. No, yeah, it's 6. Cool. Marines and the Hellion combo is pretty good, but big mommy queens are moving in to say, get away! Get out of my swamp! Barracks is still floating and still scouting. We got a Baneling nest going down. Man center for Maru going down to the natural expando. And we have a tech lab for Maru. What is he gonna do? Maru, are you doing what I'm thinking? Okay, I thought that was a nuclear fission core or whatever it's called. But he is going armory. We'll see what he does. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? No, he's going Banshee. Okay, he's going Banshee Cloak. Cool. We got some Zerglings from Reynor moving in. And there's no bunker. I don't think there are any forces. And unfortunately, these SCVs have to die because Maru's not gonna let anyone in. He's not gonna let those Zerglings in. We'll see what happens. We still have a pretty substantial force, and actually, the armory gives the ability for Hellbats to be Hellions to be Hellbats. That makes sense. That's actually kind of cool. Marine Hellbat combo, not bad. Doing a lot of damage. Focus firing on the queens. Transfuses are going down. Lots of Zerglings are dying, but they are still coming. We got 18 in production, and actually that is cleaned up completely. Creep Tumor almost dies, actually. And it's in the acceleration zone. I know that Creep Tumor is going to be going places. This barracks is still in the main base. My goodness. Oh, the Hellions got out. Gotcha. Maru's going to repair that. And this Banshee is Maru's last saving grace. If he can't do a bunch of damage with this, it'll be no bueno. Zerglings on patrol. They don't see the Banshee. They don't see it. But Maru does see the Banshee. And we don't really see too much of a wall off here. This barracks is about to die. And the Spore is going to make short work of that. Boom, there it goes. And the Banshee is spotted at this time. Cloak does go down. How will... Oh, Reynor already has Spores. So we'll see how much damage he does. He's pulling out. Dang. Alright. Well... I think Maru is just gonna provide some presence on the map with these Banshees. Show. And yeah. Centrifugal hooks going down for Reynor at this time. We have Banelings as well. Which makes sense because of the centrifugal hooks. Oh! Oh, Angry Birds. Anyways. Nice. Alright. Got a comp set on the top side of the map. We got Maru moving in with his Banshees. They are cloaked, but the Overseer is here. And the Banshees are seen in 3, 2, 1. There they go. Queens are being put down. Nice transfuses on this one queen. Very sick. The cool thing about transfuse that I forgot is that it regenerates health over time, too. Even with the... so instantly heals and then over time. Pretty sick. Like a tango in Dota 2. Well, not really, because, yeah, screw you. All right, anyways. All right, so we got stem going down. It is complete right now. We got +1 going down, armor and weapons for Maru. Got a Spire. That's pretty cool. And we got that there layer over here. And pretty spicy. Actually have a 4th base going down for Reynor as well. Cool to see. Group spread is pretty good, for sure. Reynor has a lot of ample room to do so. because Maru's going to be like, I'm going to stay back a little bit. He's still going mech. Mech is working. No, he's not. He's going bio ball. I'm dumb. Anyways. See what happens here. +1 is almost complete. We got some Marines focusing down this overseer. He's like, get out of here! No, wait, I just want to drop a present. There's the changeling, but it'll be dead pretty soon. New rate. Banshee's doing quite a bit of damage, actually, killing 4 drones. Total kill count of 8, but the Mutalists are here, and those Banshees will be a thing of the past pretty soon. Does Maru have defense? He doesn't. He just has these Marines, so positioning is key before those missile turrets go down. Boom, 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 boom. So 1 in each base, it looks like. There we go. Maru's in a good position. These Mutalists can just go over to the main. They could just move past them. Looks like they will not do that. Tim is down for Maru. Medevacs are healing. Nice supply depot wall off here. That's pretty cool to see. Very large Zergling Baneling count here. Just Zergling count, really, but some Banelings. Yeah. Cool stuff. All right, we got a Mulus over here on the right side of the map. How much damage will they do? Again, Maru, nice positioning with those Marines, even with the missile turrets down. And stims all around. What will Reynor do? His creep spread is almost in his opponent's base. That is actually insane. That's fast. My goodness. You could see why he was still maintaining creep spread even when he was consistently attacked. Queens are here to help. Medevac's forced to lift up the Marines. And this force from Reynor's pretty spicy so far. Here's even getting another base. Getting 2 bases. If he gets this one, he will have as many bases as he could feasibly get without encroaching on the enemy base. We'll see. Pretty sure he will take this at some point. Pretty soon. Is what I mean. We got Thor's coming out on the field. Again, sticking to bio. I think that is a smart option, considering his economic status. And missile turret is here, but will it defend? It gets instantly domed by the Mutalists. But Maru has good positioning. And we have a lift up force from Maru again over here. Fighting on creep is never a good idea. So he got out of there. Again, Mutalists doing as much damage as they can. 5 SVs do go down. Large force. Siege tanks are plopped down, but the Zerglings and Banelings do slip through. Nice hold position with this Thor. Oh, it's not on hold position, but it's still blocking the way. And 17 SCVs do go down on the 3rd base of Maru, so that's looking not so great for him. But he is staying in this. I appreciate his determination. Looking good for Reynor, though. But Maru is technically not out of this yet. Still has some forces. Isn't looking that great for him. Got +3 carapace on the way. We got +2 flyer attacks at this time. And Maru does have +2 ground, so that will help versus the ground forces. We will be on even footing. Or it does get focused, the SCV anyways. And the Mutalists and the Baneleys are moving in at this time, taking care of everything, and that's pretty much it for Maru at this time. Lost all of his forces. That game goes to Reynor. Nice game. It is really unfortunate that that proxy double racks was discovered at the end, or at the beginning. But last game, Romanticide, game number 7. Lot of complete. All right. We shall see. I'm pretty sure it's tied. Both players have an equal amount of wins, so whoever wins this next one wins the championship. I think it's the championship. I tried to look it up on YouTube if there was a championship, but whatever. Anyways, we'll see what happens. I don't think Maru's going to do that same thing he did last time, but I'm betting money he will do a Reaper Fast Expand. And I think he will do... Oh, God, what else could he do? I don't know if he'll go Banshee. Will he? Dude, if he goes battle cruisers again, because that was working. We'll see. Battle cruiser into mech was working really nicely for him. So I wonder if Reynor's expecting that too. But we'll see. Reynor's getting that natural expansion here. What would Reynor do? Well, I mean, Reynor's been practically doing the same thing he's done every game. He's just sitting back and I'm getting my bases. Oh, there was that one game. He didn't get an extractor. That one little change. That was different. But there's nothing wrong with doing the same thing every game. I would know because when I was playing, that's pretty much what I was doing. I was doing the same thing every game, even in matchups where you didn't need to do it. I was forged fast expanding on the enemy teams, on the enemy opponent's side. Yeah. And then I would secure a base in my natural, but he couldn't get through his choke. I haven't done that, but that sounds funny. That would be a funny strategy. There was a time when Forge Fast Expand was the meta. It still is in Brood War, but what if you Forge Fast Expanded on their side, but took your base on the natural? That'd be sick. All right, Reaper's being made at this time. Orbital's done. And yep, we see Extractor before spawning pool, so nothing out of the ordinary for Reynor either. So this game comes down to what Maru will do. Shall see. Zerglings being formed at this time. And we got a queen being built at the natural expando. Very nice. We actually have a second refinery going down. Interesting. Okay. What could that mean? I think I know what it means. I hope I was right. We'll see. Natural expansion is almost done for Maru at this time. Two queens being built at the same time. He did the synchronization move. This Reaper does get one kill, almost dies. KD8 charge does disrupt some mining as well as make that queen do an airbag check on herself. Their base is actually down for Reynor. Well, that is, I'm surprised that drone went through because Reaper was kind of in a position to stop that. So, all right, we see a starport. What else do we? How much does it cost for that, actually? Hold on. Oops. Oh, you need a starport in order to do that. Only 150, 150. Oh, that makes more sense. Oh, wow. I remember it being way more expensive. Is that why it's more prominent? That makes more sense. That makes battle cruisers kind of less crazy to get in the beginning. Maybe I'm just dumb. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. Yep, there he goes. Okay, cool. He is doing it. So, it was working. So, that's what these guys do. They're like, all right, I need to think about what was working and what's not working. These guys are problem solvers. So, and Reynor's like, what can I do the same thing, but win? I'm sorry. I sound like a douche when I say that. It's not funny. Not funny. Not funny. All right, metabolic boost is almost done. That's pretty funny. Anyways, third base is down for Reynor at this time. Probably see a fourth relatively soon. I wonder if Reynor's actually expecting this battlecruiser play. Doesn't have any overlord nearby. Maru's moving in. Reynor's gonna try to defend this. He does not know about this. I don't think, yeah, there isn't any overlord nearby. First cattle bruiser is being made at this time. How much do these cost now? Okay, that's the expensive piece, is the cattle bruiser. Makes sense. Aliens in a Reaper moving out. Zergling did get roasted for barbecue in the summer. Two more Hellions moving out to join the brethren. We have a Baneley nest going down here for Reynor at this time. Got some Zerglings being plopped. This time. And we actually see a third base from Maru at this time that will probably be turned into an orbital command and then lift it up. Or he'll lift it up, then orbital command. Oh. Either way, you get an orbital command. Yep. All right, so what are we looking at? We got a lair, that's right. So we got a lair actually being made in the natural expansion thing. First battlecruiser is out. Boom! And it's going to teleport in 3, 2, 1. Where'd he go? Over here. Interesting. Right in front of the queens. Okay, cool. Whatever. It's doing damage. And we'll see how much damage it truly does. Queens are getting focused. Excuse me. Transfuse is going down. Hellions trying to do as much damage as they can. Killed 7 drones. And this one cattle bruiser is trying to do as much damage as it can. But transfuses are a thing that one queen does go down. And this cattle bruiser, if this goes down, this is not good. Oh my god. Oh, that was not good on Maru's part. He should have pulled out. And I'm sure he knew that too. He's like, dang it. I should have got out. But he didn't. He's got another one coming through. Yeah, if he kept that cattle bruiser, he could have teleported it, repaired it. Oh man, he really wanted that queen dead, but transfuses, man, they're strong, dude. Yeah, it's not game ending, but that is certainly not optimal, especially when you can get your cattle bruiser out pretty easily. But that's okay. It's not earth shattering. All right, we got some aliens going to clean up these Zerglings that were trying to do a run by, it looks like, and they are still going to try to do that. However, will they get through? Cattle Bruiser is out, going to clean that up. Clean up gang from Cattle Bruiser. Very nice. We have a 4th and 5th going down for Reynor. He really likes to do this, doesn't he? When he has his 3rd base, he likes to do double expansion at the same time. I think that's actually kind of smart. Especially when he's moving out. Hellions do get cleaned up if you didn't see. Pardon my rambling. We have a battlecruiser going in down here to the projected 4th base. Or 5th base, depending on your perspective. Going down. Will he force a cancel? I don't think so. Because queens are a thing. And it's almost complete anyways. But the cattle bruiser is going to just completely ignore it. Spore is being repositioned. Mono cannon is almost finished right now, but we will see quite a bit of damage. What will Maru use it on? Probably one of the queens. And he does. Pew! And then he's going to TP out of there once he gets really low. So while that's going down, let's see if he's got some siege tanks. Got another cattle bruiser this time. Queens are focusing the battlecruiser, but he is going to get out. This battlecruiser is operational. Ooh, this Overlord going down. Will that supply a block, Reynor? Nah. Not even close. We got some Hellions on the left side. Or Maru. Probably see a comp site here relatively soon. There it is. And there it goes. All right. Battlecruiser is going to focus another Overlord. That will not supply. That's right. That will not supply block. Especially when Reynor just keeps getting Overlords. And he's getting a bunch of Corruptors this time because that did work for Reynor last time, I believe, or it was working for a little bit. So, be anybody's game at this time, at this point, theoretically. It's pretty close. So turret's going down for Maru in the main base. Again, transitioning to mech, but we knew that already. And we're gonna see some wars. We're gonna see siege tanks and cyclones and siege tanks and cyclones. It's crazy. Hellions doing a run by here. 2 drones do go down. 3 drones go down. 2 Hellions do go down. Nice. We do see Reynor. He is transitioning into roaches. I think he already has speed. He has transitioned into roaches, I should say. Infestation pit is going down, so we will see a hive pretty soon. And we do see +2. And I don't understand this. The melee and missile. I'm assuming because you need more damage to compensate for a mech because they have more HP. I'm not sure. That's my best guess. Obviously, that is a rudimentary hypothesis, but whatever. 3rd base going down. Right, I already said that. Anyways, we got another base going down for Reynor. That's pretty cool. He's got the rich investment geyser too, which is pretty cool too. All right, let's see. Cattle Brothers here. And they are chilling. Sorry, I got a text from my mother. My mother. Sieges are down this time. What am I doing? I just totally had a partial seizure. Anyways, mag field accelerator. What does this do? Lock on damage. Ooh, that's cool. For the cyclones. We got some banelings coming out. Centrifugal hooks is done. And we do have that hive going down. So what will Reynor do at this time? See. Probably go for a Viper. Definitely not Broodlords. Doesn't make sense. Oh, he might go Broodlords. Who knows? All right, so we're moving in with the Ravagers and Roach combo. Let's see how much damage he can do. It's quite a formidable force. Siege tanks are getting cleaned up, but there's still more to meet him. And forcing the orbital command to lift up. Caustic Spray is focusing the siege tanks down. Is it Caustic Spray? Corrosive Bile. My mistake. That is disgusting. I just thought about that. Anyways, the bile. And Maru is going to hold this off. But thing about Reynor is, that's my secret cap. I have the economy for days. I got so much money. Kind of low in the gas department, though. But that's what this is for. The rich extractor. The rich Vespin geyser. Mara's another base. Will no, undoubtedly turn into a planetary fortress. And they are going to move on down. We have the cattle bruisers being repositioned as well. Corruptors are going to say hello to them. And forcing some Yamatos, forcing some teleports out of there. Where did they go? Went over here, right? Go. I think they went into the main base. Yeah, they went somewhere. Here. Forcing another lift up from Maru. Reynor is pushing in with his Roaches, Ravagers, Banelings, doing quite a bit of damage. And that melee, the melee missile attack upgrade combo is actually working in his favor. So I'm a snake. I'm sorry. I guess it's working. And we have comp set over here for Maru, cleaning up some creep on the left side here. We'll see what Reynor ends up doing. He's just getting a bunch more Zerglings and he's getting Cracklings at this time. Just now, nope, he's going 3-3. I think he instinctively was doing Carapace, but he was like, nope, we're doing my thing. I'm like, and I'm sitting here like, okay, cool, good for you, man. Creep tumors going down. Hellions pushing up, killing those creep tumors. Got Zerglings on the other side, and the Hellions do have Blue Flame now, which do quite a number on those Zerglings, but a lot of the Cyclones do go down. Reynor's Roach, Ravager, Corruptor, Baneling combo on the mid map here. I think that is his entire main force, except for these Corruptors, of course. Reynor's still getting another base up here. Going around, gonna try to catch these siege tanks out of position. This may be a little bad, but siege tanks are already put down, and Reynor is going to push in. Will Maru defend versus this? Some siege tanks aren't even plopped down. Banelings are moving in, doing a decent amount of damage, killing majority of the Terran force. Actually, doing a lot of damage. Still some siege tanks still here. SCVs are being forced to be pulled and repair. Pretty neck and neck, actually. Roaches and Ravagers versus the Cyclones. And we still have some more forces coming out. We actually have pathogen glands, so we're going to see some infestors come out, which that's pretty cool. I haven't seen infestors in some time, but 18 SCVs do get killed. So that's a dent for sure. And this, oh man, this orbital command almost died, but Maru was like, yep, I got it. You don't have to criticize, Nipa, okay? You don't have to be so rude. Anyways, Raptors moving down on the bottom side. We have Reynor putting down another hatchery at this time. Hellions moving up, trying to do a run by, but unfortunately, there's no drones there to be seen. 19 are on the way, though. Here they are. Hellions do get cleaned up. And Mara at this time is just really trying to do as much damage as he can. Baneling's being morphed over here outside the creep line. But again, Reynor doing an excellent job of spreading his creep. Seems to be one of his great strengths among his many great strengths. And we're seeing a repeat of last time. We have Maru with a bunch of siege tanks, and Reynor's going to push through. But this time, Maru ends it. So neck and neck. We actually have ship level plating 3 coming out, and these are +3 vehicles. But these guys do not mess around. They do a lot of damage. We have a sensor tower going down as well. And again, cool thing about Terran these days is that sensor towers are more prominent for sure. Raptors are moving over here to try to stop this cattle bruiser harassment, and the cattle bruisers are forced to morph out of there. Meantime, we have another Hellion drive by. We have 11 drones go down. Break yourself! He kills them all, and then we have siege tanks and cyclones on the left side. Does kill the hatchery there, and that's it. Got 12 drones, and we have 2 Vipers. Really interesting. That's crazy. That's a lot of the three Vipers. That's crazy. That's pretty cool. We have some fine crawlers here. So we have officially reached the beginning part of the late game where we start getting static D everywhere. Cyclones focusing on the Zerglings. And I think the Banelings at some point, siege tanks are being placed down. Some ducks go down on, I think those were siege tanks. They get demolished. Oh, Comsat goes down too. That's pretty cool. And we got some cattle bruisers over here. Yeah. We shall see. Got another base going down for Reynor. Not gonna force. Oh, did force a council. Interesting. I did not expect that, actually. I think Maru was a little thrown off too. He's like, oh, you cancel that? What? All right, amount of cannons going down, and a warp out for those cattle bruisers. Killed some of those corruptors for free, pretty much. Comsat again on that base, and even Maru's like, wow, you really canceled that. My goodness. I wasn't doing that much damage. Jeez. You're gonna have to pace yourself, buddy. Like, my goodness. Maru lifting up a base. Corruptors are going to meet that base. And that is a dead base for sure for Maru. The forces are dwindling for Maru. We have 1 siege tank down. That's not really going to do much versus this main ground force. Some siege tanks are still not down, but a huge cyclone count. Some corrosive bios going down. That siege tank barely survived 7 HP. My goodness, that's barely enough. Ravager's going to pull back, and the Corruptors do take out that base. So Reynor doing a nice job of securing this location, making sure that Maru does not economically stay in this game, especially since Terran have a thing called mules, and mules are pretty good, as we all know. They're heading on down southbound on Creep Highway. Got Cyclones going on the right side. They're going to do a Cyclone run-by. Interesting. Before. But we'll see how much damage it does. It does a lot of damage, as we know, that lock-on damage upgrade. Or maybe Maru is trying to free up some space at this time. It does kill that hatchery, so there you go. 34 Zerglings on the way. Got some more siege tanks. Got 1 Cyclone coming out. Let's see what the ground force is looking like for this here Maru. Maru doing an excellent job of taking the little amount of forces that he has and just splitting them up and trying to do as much damage as possible. Comsat's going down to try to make sure he knows where the Zerg army is. But Reynor's forces are looking pretty formidable here. We even have some Banelings being morphed. Siege tanks are down, so we'll see how much damage that they could do. But the Zerglings do not care. They're going to go straight for them. Same with the Banelings. We have Corruptors going down. Battlecruisers did warp out of there. Cyclone's locking on. And Reynor's doing a nice job. He's clearing up the forces here. It's not looking good for Reynor at this time, but he is still in this. If he gets still micro with these Cyclones, siege tanks are being put into siege mode. Baneling's doing a crap ton of damage. 18 SCVs just die like that. Orbital's being lifted up to go to the base that was just destroyed without even skipping a beat. And Maru is holding, but I mean, Reynor has more forces, so we'll see. Maru is not out of this yet, though. He is still holding. He has some forces left. If he's going to stay in this, he has to still do some harass. Cattle Bruisers are in position at the 3rd base of Maru. Corruptors moving in. They are focus firing. Monocans going down. This time, the Cattle Bruisers cannot get away, but that's okay because the rest of you brethren are here to save them, but one of them does go down. Planetary Fortress did get complete over here for Maru, but does get destroyed. And economically, this is pretty much his only base. This too, my mistake. So it's looking pretty decent. We shall see. Hellions moving in. We got some Vipers doing abducts. Siege tanks are planted down. We'll see how much damage they can do. And most of Maru's forces are being cleaned up at this time. And it looks like that Maru is gonna pull out. He is holding though. He is definitely holding. Reynor has quite a bit of forces at this time. Group spread is still pretty good despite being cleared practically 24/7. And we shall see. The siege tank getting repaired. That's pretty dope. Aliens look like they tried to do a run by there, but couldn't do it because cracklings are powerful. Just moving on to the left side with the corruptors. See what Reynor ends up doing. Maru desperately trying to take this base that he's lost many times, but he will be met with resistance. And sees that. And corruptors, siege tanks are not down. Blinding cloud does go on the siege tanks, and this is the last bastion for Maru. Banelings are moving in, and the cyclones are trying to focus them one at a time. But Banelings doing a decent amount of damage. Well, they don't get controlled there, but I don't think it really matters because, well, actually Maru is holding this base. He is holding this base, and Maru is moving in. Gonna try to take care of Reynor, and this is probably maybe the last fight. We do see the rest of Maru's forces moving on the top side of the map, but he's going to be met with a lot of forces. And at this time, this is going to be pretty much it for Maru. I don't know how he's going to get out of it. He's got 1 Cyclone, 2 Hellions on production. It's not looking too great. 20 drones did die, though, so that is looking good for Maru. And Reynor's moving in with the Zerglings. Let's see how much damage he could do. We don't see really any forces at all. We have 1 siege tank, some cyclones, some hellions. They're going to hold versus this baneling. Focused on the baneling with the cyclone. Hellions moving, or Zerglings moving in. This is it. Maru's holding. He's trying to hold to the best of his abilities, but Reynor simply just has too many forces. Just the back and forth struggle and this base getting constantly attacked. Reynor wins. What? That's crazy! Wow, that was a crazy amount of games. Oh my goodness, that series was 2 hours long. My goodness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, others, thank you so much for watching this episode of Nipa TV. I wanted to change things up a little bit and try to see if streaming was still pretty fun. It is. I don't know if I'll do it again. It's kind of exhausting, and probably don't have the time. But it's cool to do it every once in a while. So. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace, guys.